Hello, my name is Perry Massey, president of the Lost Dutchman's Mining Association. And today we're going to take a tour of one of our premier properties, Scott Bar, California. The property is located right at the junction of the Scott River and the Klamath River. The river you see behind me here is the Klamath River, loaded with gold. And also today there's salmon running out here, salmon and steelhead, all kinds of huge fish running out here. I've been watching them jumping. It's real exciting to see them coming up the river. I might have to go get my fishing pole later. But gentleman I'm up here visiting this week is Mel Terry, and he has some huge fillets from fish that were caught out of this river in the last few days that we're going to barbecue up tonight. I'm looking forward to that. Also, we're going to take a tour of the campground here. It's, I believe it's about 38 acres here. It's just a beautiful piece of property with nice camping. We're going to see some of the members and the type of equipment that they're using and finding gold and see what kind of gold they're finding. It's real beautiful yellow shiny gold that you get off of this claim here. And there's lots of history. There's gemstones that people have found. We also have wildlife here at Scott River. There's an osprey up here in this tree. And it's a wonderful organization. There's lots of great people involved in Lost Dutchman's, and we'd love to have you as a member, and stay tuned for our wonderful tour. Oh, there we go. So where'd you find that nugget?
Found that up in Horse Creek, just about 4 miles up the river from the camp here.
What were you dredging, or?
I was dredging when I found it. Yes, sir. It was tucked in a crack in the bottom of the creek.
Very nice.
There it is. Right where we're supposed to be.
How's the gold looking there, Gary?
Looking pretty good. How you doing, Perry?
Pretty good.
Good, good.
How you doing?
Very good.
This is Bill.
Bill?
Yeah.
Well, it's always exciting to have an outing going on here at Scott Bar. And so you say you're getting pretty good color, huh?
It's been very good. In fact, we were talking, Bill and I, and Jim, wherever Jim went to, and this has been one of the best outings as far as chunkies. We're getting a lot of chunkies this time, so it's been great to see gold in each
Well, let's
pan.
see some of those chunkies.
Here's
Oh, yeah. Wow, look at that. Was one real nice nugget in there. That's a beauty. Got a little quartz in it, kind of elongated.
Yes, this is, and
That's
the
nice
weather, look
gold.
at the weather. I mean, it's been great, you know.
Definitely a nice day.
Yeah.
So, how many people do we have on the outing this week?
We've got about around 50.
Around 50.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good size. That's
Nice-
a good
nice
size
size,
number.
yeah.
And most of the people I've talked to around here seem like they're having a great time.
Everybody's having a good time. What's kind of neat about Scott River here is this time of the year we have the salmon run.
All right.
Yeah,
I was seeing those salmon jumping
Yeah.
earlier down there. I was looking
So,
kind of enticing.
it's kind of neat because you can go panning a little bit and you see the fish jumping, grab your pole if you got a license and go out there and do a little fishing at the same time.
Well, you know, I'm going to be cooking some of that salmon tonight. You might have to come by for a little forkful and see how you like it.
Oh, I know I like it. It's great stuff.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm having a great time, and we've got a great crowd here, and it's looking real good.
It is. It's been the weather's been great all week. We had one night I think it rained. Been a little chilly, but you know that's where the little heaters come in, you know, warm you up. But then sun comes out and it's great.
Yeah, but it's all worth it when you see one of these in the
Yes,
pan, huh?
yes.
You bet.
So who found that nice bigger one there?
Well, I hate to admit it, but Gary's the one that found it.
Wow, you got lucky on that one, huh? That's a beauty. That's nice. Well, let's go down and see where we're digging. right, well, found a couple of Lost Dutchman's members down here next to the Scott River and down here doing some high banking, and thought I'd have you introduce yourselves to all the folks at home there.
Okay. I'm John. This is my wife, Sherry. We're from the Portland GPAA, and we're
Lost
down here.
Dutchman.
And we joined the Lost Dutchman, so we're down here at the Scott River, attempting to get rich, but not quite making it. But
So I see you have a nice little high banker, and you got a good hole working here now. When did you start? You got a pretty good sized hole. How long you been working in there?
about 3 hours this time. We originally started it in June, and there was water up here then, and we got some nice pickers out of it then, and so we kind of,
Decided to come back.
yeah,
Yep.
we thought we'd try out our new high banker, and it works really well.
So this is a brand new high banker for you then, huh? How do you like it?
Great, love it. We've got most of our little pieces off of the upper screen, but
So you have been a member for what, about a year now on Lost Dutchman's?
close to a year, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, how do you like it?
Oh, we like it. We want to go down and see some of the other camps, but we haven't made it down. We've just made it to this one, so.
Sure is pretty here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
Yeah, this is nice.
Well, let's see some of the gold you've been finding.
Okay.
You got any with you?
Yeah, got a little bit here.
Oh yeah, hey, that's great. You got some nice little chunky pieces, and almost looks like maybe a little something else, a little crystal or something. Some piece of wire gold or.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. It just looked kind of neat, so I figured I'd have the guys up above look at it and let me know if I got another rock in there. So I pick a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard that you can find gemstones in here.
Yeah.
We
What
heard
is it?
that.
Zircon.
Scott River diamonds, they call them, cubic zirconians, and they said something like garnets or something in here too. So.
All right.
We haven't found any that we recognize yet, but we're still trying.
All right. Well, I'm sure glad that you're down here and having a good time.
Yeah, we are. We met a lot of nice people. In fact, this guy right here next to us, we met him at the August outing, and
Now we email back and forth.
yeah, now we're pretty good friends with him and his
He's
wife.
a nurse, I'm a nurse, and so we talk on the email all the time, so.
And me,
Yep.
when they get talking nurse stuff, I take off. I don't know what they're talking about. It's foreign language.
It's above your head, huh?
Yeah, about 4 feet.
But yeah, well, this is my language right here. It's
Yeah, this
digging
is,
for gold.
yeah, this is a lot of fun. And we've met a lot of nice people.
Well, you got a big old boulder there.
Yeah, we've been trying to pry it out of our way, but we haven't been able to do it so far, because
That's
it
a-
fell from the top.
Yeah, it
That's a
was
big
up
one.
here, and we dug under it so it'd fall down. Then we used the pry bar and worked it over there, and used other rocks as a lever so it couldn't roll back on me. We got it over there. I'll get mad and I'll chuck it out of there.
All
A
right.
couple thousand pounds, I don't think so.
Well, pleasure having you as members, and thanks for being on the show. Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you.
I think the Scott River Camp is very beautiful. It's nice to come out here and just prospect for gold. There's a lot of good, rich material out here that you can prospect for, and it's just really fun to be out here. My favorite thing about prospecting is just metal detecting, and really just to get out of the city or get out of the town and just come out here and enjoy the nature and just find a lot of gold.
Have you found gold today?
Well, I just started metal detecting. I've been panning a lot, but yeah, I found about a vial of gold from when I first started detecting.
I just joined yesterday strictly because you get so much for the price. I'm not sure how to explain it where I'm new, but You get $2 for a dollar you donate. I don't think anybody would complain at the fees that you have to pay. You could spend more in town at one movie in one night than you could all week out here. And out here, you're having nothing but fresh air and fun. So, no, I see no problem with the price of very cheap for what you get in return.
What made you decide to join the Lost Dutchmans?
Well, my husband and I joined it about 5 or 6 years ago. We were living in Florida. And I think it was him, the one that... Actually, it was me, because I found a book over there where I was working in Gainesville about the Lost Dutchman, the real Dutchman. And I let him read it, and that's all they needed for him to go crazy about the gold. So he went over there and bought a metal detector, and then he said, well, let's go to North Carolina. We went to North Carolina and then South Carolina. And then for the first time, we went to the Georgia, to the Loud Mine. And we really liked that camp. It was beautiful too. It was real nice. And we found gold for the first time, and I did too. And I like garnets, and I have a lot of garnets. So I like it.
They have a lot of really nice camps, and I've enjoyed every one I've been in. I'm leaving this one for another camp next week at Italian Bar. And I like the idea of being able to drive around the country and having a place to go, other than KOAs, things like that.
That's just a precious topaz and spinel. Let's dig a little deeper. This is Boulder opals, Montana sapphires, gold out of the Scott River.
Tongue's hanging out.
So you made this jewelry with gold found near this camp?
Yeah, it used to be my business, but this is Boulder opals, rubies, tourmalines, and spinels. Nuggets out of the Scott River.
Yeah, that's the one down by the river.
A lot of gold in that one.
Nuggets out of Scott River, huh?
Yeah, Australian opals and Scott River nuggets.
He likes getting wet and catching frogs and coming out finding gold. He likes picking the pickers out when we get them every once in a while. And he just likes to be out in the outdoors.
What made you decide to join Lost Dutchmans?
Just having the properties like this so you can come down. It's, a lot better than having the claims where you have to file all the different paperwork and go over here, it's private property, so you can come down. And this is a great spot to come down in Highbanks, so if you don't want to dredge, you can do that. And they've got all the camps all around. And when me and my wife get a little bit older, we'll be able to travel and camp at all of them when we retire. So that'll be nice.
This camp is beautiful. I love this camp. I really like it. I seen deer around the hills here, and I even seen a bear, a small little black bear, real pretty, real pretty. And the salmon was on the run too. We have a.
So you enjoy the scenery and the wildlife?
Everything, yes, I do. I sure do.
Well, hello there. How you doing?
Pretty good.
My name is Perry.
I'm Walter Hill.
Walter Hills. Nice meeting you, Walter. So you got a nice little operation going here. You finding some color?
Yes, I am. I've been doing real good in this hole. We're finding it on the false bedrock.
On top of the clay layer there.
Right. There's a clay layer, and there's good gravel, and sometimes you find some sand, and I'm doing quite well.
Oh, you got a vial there or some stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. All right. Hey, that's some nice stuff. You got a nice chunky piece with quartz in it there, too.
Yeah.
That's real good.
When I was panning here in almost dark, and the quartz was flicking around, so I knew to grab it and flip it over to see all the gold.
Oh, that's beautiful. So how long have you been prospecting?
Over 48 years.
So you've been a member a long time? Or?
No, I just started in March.
Oh, so you're a new member, but you've been prospecting for a long time.
Right. I also went to Colorado School of Mines. I've been doing this all my life, really.
So what do you think about this property?
This is a good property. There's good gold. The fun is really why my wife wants me to be an LDMA member. I have people that wanted to learn, so I was showing them how to work, and they're just excited about being here. They found a piece of gold almost the size of my little fingernail.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes ago, and they were just ecstatic. And everybody's friendly. There's a potluck this afternoon, and
well, that sounds like fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Looks like you got a heck of a hole there.
Yeah, well, I moved about a little over 10 yards. And
wow. All right, well, this is sure nice to see some people getting some gold, and I'm glad you enjoy it, and happy to have you as a member.
Well, I'm pleased to meet you, and I've been watching your show, and I think this is a lot of fun for kids and adults. My daughter was here in June, and she just loved it.
All right.
All I have to do is mention buckets, though, when she runs off.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Walter. It's been nice having you on the show.
Uh-huh.
When you're out camping, it's always nice to have a little barbecue, something good to eat. And we got some salmon for tonight. Yum, yum. Gonna cook it up. We got some mesquite chips there that we got down there, and hopefully it comes out good. We're gonna try it out, see how people like it. I hope they like it. It's been fun cooking it anyway.
The one that was caught here came out of the Klamath River. Just below the where the Scott River runs into the Klamath. Beautiful, beautiful streams here. At this camp, it's a beautiful camp.
Perry, tell us about the special salmon dogs.
Well, these are our hot dogs here that give you extra flavor there. Flavorful hot dogs.
Fresh salmon caught out of the Klamath River next to the Scott River Bar. Oh boy, that is delicious.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. It is good. Very good.
The cost is cheap compared to what I get out of it. And that's not the gold. I didn't, if I had joined for the gold, forget it. I joined for the fun, the outing, getting out of the city, just the overall sport of it.
Are you a Lost Dutchman's member?
Yes, I am.
What's your favorite thing about being a Lost Dutchman's member?
Well, being outdoors, being down by the river, seeing God's great creation around you all the time. The gold is good. The people are wonderful. We have a great relationship with all the different people we see here, and it's just a wonderful lifestyle.
Oh, there's more than birds and fish out here. We got some kind of little muskrat critter out here, taking his daily swim. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our tour today of the Scott River property. I really do invite you to call for the information on becoming a member of Lost Dutchman's. You'll be glad you did. It's a great organization. You'll meet lots of great, friendly people. Spend time with your family. That's really important for me, is to spend time with my family, because I enjoy that very much, especially in areas where I can share fellowship with other people who are like-minded, who like finding gold and like fishing and just being in the outdoors. So hope you enjoyed it.